last guest this week is S&N Operations Manager Alan Marszalek.
Morning, Nancy.
Good morning, Alan. I first want to say all of you did such an amazing job during the coverage of Irma.
It takes all of us.
It does. It took the whole team, and that's why we wanted to bring a couple of our people on today so that our viewers could find out exactly what you did and what preparations did you make for Hurricane Irma here at S&N to keep us aware.
Well, some of the first things that we had to do, Nancy, was just consider the safety of the employees.
Absolutely.
Mr. Lombardo, our owner, has offered to let families stay with us and bring our pets. So we had to make sure that there was, proper accommodations. We had enough food, water. We tried to do everything we could for that. Sleeping accommodations. Here in the Herald Tribune building, we have a number of offices that we were able to have people stay at.
Oh, wonderful.
Which was excellent, and a couple of floors in which people could sprawl out and be comfortable in. So we supplied cots for them. Of course, people had to bring their own blankets and kind of finish that. But those were some of the things, not to mention scheduling and preparing our people just to be here.
To be ready, yeah. So you mentioned the importance of the staff here. What indulge us a little further when you say the safety of the staff. That I don't mean just in here, but in general. What else precautions did you take for them?
Well, some of the things were we weren't going to put our staff in any kind of harm's way. Once the storm started really to kick in here, we made sure we pulled all our crews off the road and waited for the winds to subside, and then went into the damage parts and to see how people fared along the Suncoast in our viewing area. So safety was of the utmost importance and always on our mind, whether we were housed here in the Herald Tribune building or whether our news crews, who did a great job, were out in the field.
I was just going to ask you, how do you feel that your team did during the coverage?
I told them before this storm hit, this may be one of the most important stories, one of the most important things they're going to do in their careers, and how important it was and to understand that the sacrifices they were going to make were so important to the community. This is what the community relies upon us for, our viewers. And they want to know what is happening, and they want to know it now for their safety. And this is what people got into the business of television to do, is to prepare them and to let them know that they are safe in their homes too.
Now, I know that at some point, myself included, I lost power, but you were streaming live on Facebook.
Yes.
When our power went down, so you were keeping in touch.
Yes, we with social media becoming such an important part of today's society, compared to when I broke into the business, it didn't exist. And that we needed all the avenues available to let everyone know what was going on. And Facebook became one of the biggest and important things for people while they had power on their phones. At the very least, they could look there and look on Facebook if they couldn't get us over the air or if their cable was knocked off.
Now, I'm smiling because I asked you before. You said there were some memorable moments during this storm, and would you like to share any?
Sure.
Is there? Can you?
Yeah, of course. We are being housed in the Herald Tribune building. It was built to Cat 3 to Cat 4 storm force winds.
Excellent.
So we knew that we were safe in this building. We didn't have any issues with that. So with that, we try to provide as much coverage, even at the height of the storm, by our chief engineer, Tony Fernandez, and I ran out, set up a camera out on the balcony we have at the front on Main Street of this building. And then I was out there running the camera a few times and then swapping, people back and forth and hearing the winds howl and watching the rain come across the tops of buildings and watching debris coming down the street.
Gosh.
You have a great appreciation. This is not
surreal.
Oh, it is. In my career, I've been doing this a long time. I won't say how long. I'm just getting vain now as I'm getting older. And but this is my first true Category 2 storm. I went through a number of tropical storms before. So with that, I've never really had the taste of a hurricane myself, so it was an eye-opening experience for me too.
And we don't want to have any more.
No more.
No more. Alan, thank you so much for being here, and again, thank you all for all your hard work and hours that you put in.
Not a problem.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of Suncoast FYI. We will return after a short break.